of the questions I get a lot is, how do auctions work? And of course, auctions are different throughout the country. So I'm just going to tell you about my little neck of the woods here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. So I think the easiest thing to do is probably explain to you the different auctions I used when I cleaned out my parents' home. So first of all, when I was a kid, I mean, you called an auctioneer in, they sorted everything, and they did an all-day auction. They sold everything, just everything. That doesn't happen anymore. That, I understand, happens in some parts of the country, but around here it doesn't happen anymore. So when my father passed away and I was moving my mom to a nursing home, they had a lot of antiques and collectibles. So one of the things I did, and I'm going to give a shout out to a couple different auction companies here. Horst Auction in Lancaster County does specialty auctions, as well as they do a weekly auction. So they do a regular gun auction. My dad was a gun collector. So all of the gun books, the reloading supplies, the ammunition, the guns, the gun parts, everything. They picked it up and took it up to auction and put it in one of their gun auctions, which they run just a spectacular gun auction. They do online for a couple weeks before the actual auction. Then they do in person and on the phone, all at the same time. So you're really getting the maximum for your guns and gun-related things, plus they ship things, and they know how to do all the regulations as far as transferring the guns to someone. So that was great. As I said, they also do a weekly auction. So there were some things, like my parents, when they collected something, didn't just collect a couple of it, they collected a lot. Like Dad had like 75 cake plates. I can't sell those all at one time. I won't get any money for them. So I took up some loads to their auction, which would be like maybe a couple cake plates and a couple of this, couple of that, whatever. And you take it up there and they load it onto a pallet, and it sits until they get to it, because they get a lot of people bringing household and collectible things in. So they run their weekly auction, and when they get to your stuff, they auction it off, and then they send you a list. This is what we sold, and this is what it sold for, and this is your percentage of it. There is Conestoga Auction House here with John Hess, which he's just a fabulous guy. They do regular auctions as well, but he tends to do some more specialty things. So he did all of the Indian artifacts, the military stuff, and the sad irons for my dad's collections. And again, he took those up to the auction house. They picked them up, took them up, and then he split them up a little bit, because my dad's sad iron collection, for instance, I mean, he had well over 100 sad irons. You can't do those all at one time. So he split those in between different auctions. And again, I would get periodically, I'd get a list of, this is the stuff we sold, here's the check for your percentage of it. So then there was Miller Sechrist, which is Rhonda Nisley, who I had done many online auctions with over the years when I was doing my business. So Rhonda came into my parents' house. We did one for the upstairs and one for the downstairs. So kind of takes the place of the at-home auctions. We would go through and we would put things in lots, like the ruby glass was maybe so many pieces of ruby glass, so many pieces of high Z, so many pieces of this, that. And you number them and take pictures and descriptions, and you put it online. And you give people about a week to go through and just bid on things. And then there is a couple-hour pickup window where it's like you bid on things and you show up and you have your list. Okay, this is what you purchased, and we pull that out of the different lots. So we did one of those for the upstairs, and then we did one for the downstairs, which was part of, as I've talked about before, my parents had a museum in the basement, but also my dad's mechanics tools, his woodworking tools, and things like that. So there's a lot of different auctions, and you have to find out what the auctioneers in your area do. Because as I said, I've been told by some parts of the country, I think like down in Kentucky, Tennessee, they still do full house auctions. So it depends what you have to sell. It depends what area you are, but contact a couple auctioneers and find out what exactly they do. There are some that will still sell some household things if they are selling the real estate. There's a lot of real estate gets sold by auctioneers around here now as well. So, and there are some like auction houses. For instance, Farmersville is one locally here that you can take things and drop it off. They have a couple different sections. They do a furniture auctions. Their auction is every Tuesday, and they do furniture in the evening. They have like an area that's more collectible things. Then they've got an area that's just box lots of stuff. And then they've got an outside section, which is like tools, and you never know what you're going to find at Farmersville. So that's another option for auctions here. When I used to clean out storage units, I used to take a lot of stuff to Farmersville. So research what's in your area and talk to a couple auctioneers and find out if you can find one that's going to help you in yours. I hope that answers your question.